Welcome students, and this short video will be explaining to you the relevance of question and answer mode, what we popularly call Q&A, kind of test series come conceptual classes. Let me explain the whole program first. It will have test series. For example, in both papers, we will have roughly 35 to 40 tests. Now, this is a huge amount of tests. In actual original test series, which the program we also ran, we have 12 tests, right? But here you have 40 tests. It doesn't mean the test will be of the same length like the mains test series, but Q&A is the opportunity for the students, those who are sitting at home and done with the foundation course or very confident about their political science knowledge, to remain associated with the PSIR, their lovely optional, for the longer period. So Q&A will run roughly around 10 to 12 months. So what happens is that each test is, except the 4 tests which will happen at the end, all other majority of tests will have only 10 questions, 10 marker each. So these smaller tests, number of tests are more. So students has the option to focus on the smaller portion of the syllabus and write as many tests as possible, so that over a longer period of time they remain associated with their optional political science. So Q&A has 3-4 unique benefit over the mains test series, which is the full-fledged test series. And this is basically a longer duration of time. You can sustain for 10 months or 12 months writing a test, perhaps 3, 4, 5 tests every month, only 10 questions. Don't have to go for this 250 marks. Each paper initially will be only 100 marker. That detailed information you get in the brochure. If you want, you can go to website of GSE Score and download it. Now, important thing here is that it gives you the opportunity to remain connected with me, your teacher, for entire duration. So what happens that you gave the first test? That's why you always tell previous batch students as well that give the first test, wait for it be evaluated. Then when your copies are evaluated, checked by me, finally our team checks the copy. I don't check it directly. But each and every copy comes through me and I give the final comment or whatever it is, and we have a mandatory one-to-one discussion with all the students after their each test. This is unique. You will not find this anywhere else where your main teacher is going to interact with you. Do you find it? You must have searched somewhere else here and there. But see, it will not happen. So students require some kind of customized backing, because not every student is same. Somebody is good in writing ability, but they lack the structuring. Somebody, if they're good in both writing ability and structuring, they lack content. If somebody is good in both writing linguistic skills, structuring and content, then they don't understand what is the comprehensive answer writing. What was the central demand of the question? So therefore, not every student will have the same problem. So just by distributing a paper that write the test and giving a mark, okay, you got 50 out of 100, 30 out of 100, your job is done. No, this is not the case, because even if somebody has got 50, which is very good marks in a Q&A test series out of 100, they have to know why they got 50, because which ability of them actually got them 50 marks, because maybe your handwriting is so beautiful, everybody is impressed by it. So when I know that I get marks because of my clarity, I get marks because of my debating power, I get marks because I am very good in content and concept, but very bad handwriting. So each and every student, those who are not getting 50 marks in test series, which is 50%, they will be knowing that what exactly is missing in them. आई मीन पता चलेगा। अब उसको दूर कैसा करना है वो स्ट्रेटेजी बनाऊंगा मैं, दूर आपको करना है। फॉर दैट आई विल नॉट गिव एनी काइंड ऑफ अदर क्लासेस, फाउंडेशन बैच. But here you will be able to know. Anyway, the person who is giving the test series for 1 year, they must be someone who are sure about their political science knowledge. They just want to hone their skills and this. I have seen that many students who wrote mains last year but could not qualify, they have joined the last batch of Q&A. Why? Because two reasons. As long as your UPSC is not finally cleared, and you are a political science student, you have to remain in touch with the writing and the some kind of revision. And Q&A for developed over 1 year, unlimited chances to meet me, your teacher, will give you the tremendous opportunity to actually check that what is going on. Even if you are, some of the tests you are writing not with huge preparation and marks are down, at least you know what happened. You can talk to me after that. So Q&A is the unique test series, you know. But Q&A is not only your tests and a meet with the mentor. Q&A's beauty is that before each test, the Q&A will have the 30 minutes to 1 hour, depending on the topic, extent, as well as quality. Concept classes, video classes uploaded in your account. So if, for example, suppose the topic next on which you are going to give test is Marxism and perhaps feminism. So there will be 45 minutes to 1 hour video from me. I'll record those videos here in this class itself, that what exactly and how you should take those topics, Marxism and feminism. So in 1 hour, this is not the full-fledged class, concept classes, that when you are reading Marxism, that what approach you should have, what main content you should be focusing on, and what the conceptual knots that you must disentangle actually, to be more precise in arguing in each and every question related to that topic. Right. So Q&A has the tests, many of them, smaller ones. You remain with contact with your teacher after each and every test, and then you have as many, जितने टेस्ट होंगे उतनी concept classes के videos आपको मिलेंगी. So it is like concept classes, then revision, then test, then meeting me. So it will be a comprehensive package. What I have seen, I have talked to my students that the concept classes that they get actually gives them direction and sometimes sources from where to read. And that gives them direction that what exactly should be the proper way to focus on that particular topic. And since the concept classes will have the challenges in those topics faced by students, because we are engaged with hundreds of students in checking their copies in the classes, so many batches earlier. So with the experience, we know that what exactly will be the point where you will be caught red-handed about your lack of knowledge. So Q&A will give you some kind of multiple channels of revision, writing, improvement, mentoring, as well as classes, you know. So it is a tremendous opportunity, and that's why Q&A is one of the most successful ways for those who have completed their foundation batch from somewhere else or wherever, but they want to check, or those who have written mains once or twice, and they have to be in connection with the political science, because you just can't take it for granted. Even if you know everything, you have to keep writing your knowledge. I've seen that in Q&A batch, we have students, those who have written mains twice. They have given, some of them have given interview twice, but could not clear it, and still they come and join the Q&A. So Q&A is about not only honing and improving your skills, but also maintaining your skills. If you already have those skills, please maintain it. And things are very clear. If you get 50% marks, because majority of tests will be smaller ones, 10 questions each, 10 into 10, 100 marks. If you get 50 plus minus 1 or 2 or above 50, then you have to maintain it. Just meet with your teacher, means meet me, and ask why I got this mark, what advantages do I have. Then we will discuss what is good in your answer writing, and you have to work upon that more, because what strength do you have? You should make it stronger. And what weaknesses do you have? Then you have to minimize your weaknesses. So this is what the strategy, because maximizing from your weakness will be very tough. So let's minimize from your weaknesses and maximize your strength. Hide your weaknesses and show your strength. And this is what we do after so many answer writings that we have in Q&A. Right? So who should be joining, or who should join the Q&A in this case, with the concept classes and so many tests, finally 4 to 50 marks full test, mentoring and meeting with me? All those people who have the confidence that they have done political science sufficiently, number one. Number two, those who have written mains or somehow not clearing mains, or have cleared mains but not finally selected, they must remain in the loop. As long as you are preparing for civil services, you can't stay out of the loop. And this is what is the beauty of this examination. आप हट नहीं सकते, क्योंकि अगर suppose somebody is very good and for 6 months they did not write political science, suddenly if they will start writing political science or revising political science, believe me, you will feel कि सब भूल गया है. और ये बातें मैं अपने अनुभव से और बहुत सारे विद्यार्थियों से अपने संवाद के बाद मैं आपको बता रहा हूं. तो एक चीज तो निश्चित है दैट you cannot actually stay away from your optional in any amount of time that you will take in this journey of UPSC preparation, because you are totally cut off from your optional. Then after 6 months, after your foundation batch, you will feel कि सब भूल गया. Your own notes will look like alien, you know? The books which you were so confident, now those same books will look like you don't know anything about them. So please come to Q&A, make a plan, and when you take admission in Q&A, then before you give the first test, you talk to me once. Before you give the first test, let's make a strategy that how to give the Q&A, you know. And because each one will have different strategy. I'm not here generalizing the things, because somebody who has written 2 mains or somebody who has cleared 2 mains, they may have a different approach and strategy to give Q&A. And those who are going very seriously to write 2000 maybe 24, 25 mains, then they will have a bit different strategy depending on your age and your journey in UPSC. You will have a customized strategy that how you take the first test, second test, and this is where the customization kicks in right from the beginning here at the GS Score in Political Science. Because I believe personally that the student who has taken the political science, it should not be a setback for them when they write mains. The problem is that majority of these students who are writing mains political science, so political science is very popular and many people take it because of its beauty and inherent utilitarian value for the UPSC GS papers. but they lack the conceptual clarity, the revision, and the lack of clarity is not the fault of the students. The lack of clarity is the fault of the teacher. If they have some teacher in their foundation batch or here or there, because if your teacher is good, students will always be good. And if you have completed your GS foundation or optional foundation political science, but yet you are clueless, then believe me, problem is not in you, problem is somewhere else. Somewhere else. So therefore, when the Q&A comes into picture in your life, you will see very clearly how exactly you have to go in the PSIR optional once you have done some kind of batches from here or there, or confident enough, or you have done mains examination earlier. So Q&A is the program that has, again I'll repeat, small tests, 10 marks, 10 questions in each paper, 30 or 40 of them, exactly you will see in the brochure. Then concept class video on each test topics. Then you will write the test. That will be evaluated twice, one by my team, one by me. Then you will get the copy and you will come one-to-one meet with me. And then you will write the second test and the same process will be repeated. See, that's what it is. And it is advantage that we put so much energy in meeting and caring for the students, and those who are serious students, those who are following the routine and discipline, they will and they have benefited tremendously. So Q&A is the beautifully designed program at GS Score, and it will be conducted thoroughly under me. And so those who will be joining, they will realize that they have taken a very right decision. Thank you.